Sultan Pasha Roulette, part 3. This is going to be quicker. I'm changing the format. I can't go through another 2 videos of editing like crazy. So we're going to go straight to the notes and I'm going to talk about it. You don't need 2 sides of the attar, I don't think. Anyways, some of my surprises so far. All the ladies, all the women that love attar. That's awesome. These ouds, these bright, beautiful, gorgeous ouds and just great notes. I very encouraged by that. That's a surprise. Keep commenting, talking about it. That's been one of the coolest things of discovering this. And I'm not alone in my quest for just wanting 3 things or wanting everything from Sultan Pasha. Lots of people are there. So that makes me feel a little better. And we're going to have a surprise. Video 5 is going to take a little longer to get to. We're going to have a little surprise maybe from the perfumer sent to me. So, yeah, wait for that, part 5. That'll be exciting. So we can get more of an exhaustive list of what's on the site and show it more correctly. Okay, let's get to these 6, knock them out of here. 3 and 4. We're going for 15 minutes under. Just hit the 6. So let's get to it. And then the 5th video, we'll already know what the final 6 are anyway, so it'll be nice to throw that in. That'll be a nice finale. Lucky number 7, starting it off. Number 7 is Nuit Persane. Man, in Sultan Pasha, I got to talk with him a bit. His pronunciations of these were so beautiful. I am not doing you guys justice. I need somebody to pop in these videos and just pronunciate the names. They sound so cool. Makes them sound like they smell when they're pronunciated in French right. Maybe my daughter will take French and I can get her on here just doing the pronunciation of the perfumes correctly. Beautiful, dark, sweet smell. I'm going to read the notes. I'm going to put it on first. So let's go wrist. First one's wrist. Oh, that's a beautiful juice. Oh, man. I do not know why this new lighting is not showing my wrist that well, where my old lighting in my older videos really showed the wrist, because this has got good color on the attar. Oh, so gorgeous. Persian rose otto, Turkish rose otto, saffron, frankincense, Mysore sandalwood, Bulgarian rose absolute, honey absolute, saffron. Spices, white ambergris, musk, beeswax absolute, tobacco saffron, resin, Siamese benzoin, Mysore sandalwood, and powdery notes. So a lot of Mysore. Rose on the top. In a lot of my reviews recently, last like 6 to 8 months, I was like, I smelled Sultan Pasha attars and other rose-dominant oud Eastern fragrances, and rose is just, I always talk about it's a hard ingredient to hide. In these, it just pops off, but it's beautiful, poignant, sharp, fresh, real. A lot of layered rose. I mean, we get to go to the rose garden all the time here in Portland, Oregon, with hundreds and hundreds of colors of different roses, and there's just so much to take in, smell and look, and everything when you visit those. In June, we have a week-long rose festival, decked in roses, so it's a big part of our city here. And to smell it in a perfume like this, it's just this photorealistic, is pretty cool. Sandalwood is not coming through yet. Again, these are only top first impressions that I'm giving you on the Sultan Pashas. Yesterday, today, I mean, it's just a luxury wearing these all day long on the arm, all 6. They change. And I mean, I was at a coffee shop last night doing writing and stuff, and you just see me sniffing both of my arms, and people probably thought, I don't know what they thought. I don't care. I was enjoying myself. Powder's coming through. Not getting the Mysore yet. It's in there twice. Usually, yeah, rose dominates that. Patchouli would smell nice in this right now. I'm not the perfumer. It's beautiful. Saffron's there. Yeah, saffron's giving it the breath. Ambergris a bit. Metallic and sharp rose. This is a story of rose. Nuit Persane. If you're a rose lover, this is the one to check out. This is, and I am. There's certain points. It's not something I like to wear all the time, but I crave it quite a bit. Especially the coming month, Valentine's Day. This is just a rich fragrance to deck yourself into. And you guys, I talked about this last year in my dating video. These are the kind of attars or perfumes. You take this attar, you wear it, but you also lace with an oil. I don't know, figure it out. Maybe just take a little off your wrist, and the flowers you give your lady, you put them there. The first thing she does is smell. Then all of a sudden that smell carries the whole night, creates this memory. Just fragrance tips, stuff I'm picking up on. Anyways, number 2. Okay, number 15. I haven't really showed you the numbers. I am not making them up though. Every one you open is just a great smell. Just opening them and having them is worth the price of admission on these. Ame Sombre. Ame Sombre Grade 1 is my ultimate tribute to a recently discontinued, incredibly popular attar by my most favorite Middle Eastern fragrance house, but with my own twist. Those who are in the know will know what I'm talking about. What's the know, Sultan Pasha? Pass it on to us. Any reviewer or anybody viewing this, please comment what that is. Come on, let's work together and find that out. Top, Persian Rosado, frankincense, saffron. Sounds a lot like the last one. Amber, incense, Bulgarian rose, absolute jasmine. We're changing up a little bit. Reclatum, honey, beeswax, tobacco. The last one had those in too. Last one I can get the beeswax in as I'm talking. Beeswax is coming out like crazy. Just update on that one. 30-year-old patchouli. Oh, he did add patchouli to a different one. Benzoin, vetiver, juniper, hyrax, white ambergris, cedarwood, black cumin, Hindi oud. Oh, so this has everything with the oud. And it's cheaper than the other one with more notes. With the Hindi oud and the patchouli, I think this would be more mine. And the other one would be more a feminine version. But I'm finding out a lot of ladies are liking the oud. This one, way more ambergris to me, to my nose. Less rose. Patchouli's there. Oh, man. And click, this would be one in the cart. Beautiful, beautiful patchouli rose. I was seeking out this combo in the summer, last summer, just the patchouli rose. It's here. This is really, really good. I don't know what else to say. It's a bit sweet, not overly sweet like the last one. It's funny that I picked these two together, total accident, because I asked for patchouli, got it. Almost everything that I want changed in the last one is changed in this one to a T. This is a beauty. I can't wait. The Hindi oud's just popping right now with patchouli. The Hindi oud and a nice fresh patchouli. I've seen it a few times now. I've reviewed it a couple times now. Just beautiful. And then the bright, crisp rose and honey from him. This is up there. Ame Sombre. I need to find out what house this is discontinued from. I'm guessing, from my knowledge, I have no Sultan Pasha knowledge, just my Eastern knowledge, my attars that I've been through. My guess would be an Amouage. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Like this, I don't know why this isn't talked about. This is just gorgeous. This is bumping that up right away. Number 19. Number 19 is Poudre Noir. So powder, guessing? Somebody told me what vert was. And I know what vert is in Italian. Mile vert. Oh, this has got a lot of good stuff in it too. Let's get it on. It's got a really beautiful gold to it. I smell honey in this one. Notes, lilac, honey, Turkish Rosado, Heliotrope Jasmine, Tuberose, Tobacco, Peach. Bases, Mousse d'Essai, Sammy's benzoin. He loves his benzoin. Musk, Ambergris. Again, this is a lesson in perfumery going through these. I've mentioned that over and over again. Just so get my mind here and why I'm saying that all the time. And what I've learned, when you read the notes of a perfumer over and over, all of a sudden the structure's built and you can kind of see what he's doing and learn. And as you smell along with the reading, it's just like, oh. And then one by one, you pick for me, I picked a patchouli first, and then an iris, and then oud the whole time, always oud, and then see what facets it's doing throughout the wearing, how it affects the top, the base, the bottom, if it's hidden in the top. Sometimes rose is totally hidden until the base. Sometimes it's up front like the first one. This is a good place to start and really get your claws in perfumery if you want to go there. And it's a good way to do it. Sorry, we got off on that. Musk, Ambergris, Hay Absolute, Tobacco Absolute, Obanum, Black Tea Absolute, Peru Balsam, Mysore Sandalwood, Cedarwood, Honey Absolute, and Civet. Yum, 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 yum. So no Orris in this, or Iris. Lilac is the Poudre, I guess. And the heliotrope. I'm trying to smell for the Mysore. I get the honey. I said that before even reading the notes. He uses tobacco in a lot of stuff. It's such a great flavor. Because you can go blonde, dark. His tobacco, totally different from this tobacco. He uses a ton of facets of tobacco, which I'm, again, showed you my tincture. Very, very familiar with being a cigar smoker of all the facets, from fresh leaf to green leaf to blonde, all the way to Maduro, and in between Ligero, and so many nuances of tobacco. It's the tobacco and hay play just a deep right here. It's going to dry down into that too. That's the base. We can already smell the dry dustiness of it. It's a beautiful fumet that I've picked up of late. Oh, he has tobacco twice on here. Jasmine just popped in. Rose doesn't really show up for me. The powder does. Ambergris a bit. And that black tea is popping. I mean, cart. It's just the unique. Reminds me a bit of Sova from Slumber House without the Slumber Aid, but it hits on a lot of those notes that Sova has. Interesting. Very good. 29. Carnival D'Havana. Guessing tobacco and honey. Something familiar. Come on, name the scent. I'm going to kick myself when I read it. I've worn this a lot too. I don't remember, I just know that it's down. Welcome to Old Havana during the 500-year-old ritual of the Cuban Carnival. I don't know if rum and tobacco is my guesses, but let's see. Mango, created with natural apricot accord, rum, frankincense. That was a guess in the rum. Tuberose, tobacco, Gaiac wood, Gardenia absolute, sandalwood, tobacco, cade, cedarwood, castoreum, hyrax, musk, and styrax. Mango's beautiful. You get it on the top, very clear, with everything. This is really good. Revisiting this, I mean, this is unique. This is a really good take on what he's going for. Get the rum, tobacco. He didn't cheapen it by going tobacco vanilla, because that's what everybody does. It's his own thing. This is his own stuff. This is beautiful. I mean, the more I'm getting to know and do this, I really want to put him as a master at tobacco. And I haven't done that with any perfumer. Like, this is really top class. It's good tobacco. He's changing the facets of the tobacco all the time and everything. Just getting, I mean, I'm so familiar. Such a lovely smell to me. And I'm surprised tea and tobacco, I'm surprised that more perfumers don't use like this, like crazy. There's so, especially tea, there's so many facets in tea. I know of one house, I'm the only one that's talked about it, little old me, and I was a nobody when I talked about it, so my views on the videos aren't even worth anything. And they focus on tea on every composition. Yeah, sorry, I'm off track. Tea, tobacco. Just a pure scent accomplishes what it's going for. A bit retro, old school. Boom. All right, two more. 27 is Ocean Flowers. Now, I was smelling this when I was smelling Strange Love's flower one. And if you see the price of that one, the price of this, I'm like, I would buy like 5 patches over that stuff. Anyways, it was just at the same time. And I'm like, what are they thinking? Charging that much and doing this when I'm smelling this attar from Sultan Pasha. It's wet, bit of perfume, island flowers, normal flowers, white, everything. I'm sure rose too. Let's look it up really quick, but that's what I'm getting off of it. Uh-oh. Ocean of Flowers is not on his site anymore. It's another one gone. 4.5 out of 5 on Fragrantica. If it comes back, I'll read it. It is, I'm guessing ISOE Super is the carrier, just a guess. The flowers are almost everything I just said. With aged patchouli, sandalwood, and ambergris are in it. 30-year-old patchouli. I get that. It's a very beautiful patchouli. Rose, tuberose, Gardenia. This is where Fragrantica needs help, is iPad surfing. They're terrible on iPad. Jasmine Sambac. Yeah, sandalwood, patchouli, and ambergris. Very straightforward. It smells like my grandma's rose, the red rose that you grew up with if you're around any ladies that love just very red rose. And white, the white florals with that. Smell deep, I'm getting the patchouli, but it's not there strong enough for my taste, my liking. Ambergris is softened on this one, in my opinion, over whatever else is pushing up at it. My guess is ISOE Super. I could be wrong. That's my take of Ocean Flowers. Real quick one. Last one today. How are we doing? I don't know until I sit down and edit. These things go so quick. 26. 26 is Nankun Kodō. Oh, it's good. It's say ambergris again. I've worn this a lot. Little Oriental vibe. This olfactive sculpture is pure 100% Nirvana in a bottle. This is near exact representation of my favorite Japanese incense, Shoyudo's Nankun Kodō. His notes are cinnamon, cloves, Mysore sandalwood, and Brett, musk, spice, fenugreek, star anise, black cumin, and others, hinoki cypress, blue cypress, heliotrope, frankincense, aged patchouli, black ambergris, cinnamon benzoin, sinking grade oud chip infusion. I get all that. It's very incense. I get sandalwood, oriental spices galore. This is up my alley. Really good oriental spices. Almost like an oriental amber without the vanilla. You know, if the vanilla was all those spices just mentioned with an amber, without vanilla. So that benzoin and those spices just... Woods. Definitely nice, beautiful. It's not a strong incense. This is more of a pleasing incense. I'd put this in the cart. I would. It just, I'm not familiar with that incense, so it looks like it's a take on that. But I'd rather wear these natural ingredients all over. Good stuff. All right, guys. 2 more videos. We made it more than halfway. Thanks for hanging out and doing Sultan Pasha Roulette with me. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for showing me. I mean, I can't believe how love this. I mean, this is some of the. I've got a new blog to follow via Ashfaq. He is a great writer. I have only checked out his Incense Shipwray right before recording this. He showed that to me on Instagram, and he has a blog. I'll try to put it in the comments if I remember. I'm bad at putting stuff down there. But anyways, nice meeting y'all. Thanks for being part of this with me. We'll fly through the next 6 just like today's. I'll even try to go quicker. And then it's going to be probably a couple weeks for the 5th video, but it will be worth it. All right, I'm out. Be blessed.